every time you have some really embarrassing moment, like really embarrassing moment. And when I'm talking about embarrassing moment, these are very embarrassing. These are tough. It's a very tough time. Anything embarrassing happen, going back, you really want to fix things. You really want to fix the embarrassing moment. I gotta tell you, it's not a fun moment. It is not a fun moment. I wanted to give you this amazing, crazy example, but unfortunately, I cannot give you that story right now because it's a privacy. Embarrassing moments are very frustrating. And another thing you have to understand is when you have these people with a flat face, when this anybody, it could be corporate, institute, any institute or any institution with a flat face or too much into goal oriented, and they don't care about the personal side of you, empathy side of you, or they don't understand why you say that joke or you might not say that joke. Women go through this a lot. So when they don't understand empathy side of you, it gets very embarrassing. Okay, it gets very embarrassing, and you want to fix it, you try to dig some hole, then it get obvious, and people are getting smarter and smarter. They know why you say that. This embarrassing moment can happen anytime. It can happen on interview, it can happen on a social environment, it could happen mostly at a workplace. If you really like to have fun or you like to joke around, this thing can happen anytime. I don't know how this police and all this law enforcement, how they do their sense of humor at a workplace. I have no idea. All right, like if you're funny and you're law enforcement, or when you're working in a higher up department, I don't know how you become funny in a, like, you really gotta have a mild type of joke. You gotta have some really mild environment. Like if you're in a data entry positions, if you're in a hospital, you cannot have embarrassing type of joke. You cannot have extreme type of joke, because then this thing converts and people see you in a whole different way. So I don't know how these cops makes, because they also do a lot of joke too. They do a lot of joke around. They also have their occasion. There's a lot of idle time for these businesses, lawyers, like how the lawyers make a joke, right? There's a lot of idle time to make a joke. So I don't know how they do this, but it gotta be something very mild. But I'm pretty sure in every department there's a man and woman who are dealing with this thing, and this can get very tough. It can get very tough, especially when you're one man or woman and you're dealing with 6 group or 6 people or 5 people, and you're either too fast or either you're too slow. This is very hard. There's no coming back, right? So if you have this embarrassing moment with interview, class, meeting, like think about White House, like think about people even higher up department, how they deal with this thing, right? Anyway, if you guys are good with this, thinking before speech does not work. Okay, we heard that billion times. Think before speak does not work, because there's no thinking before you speak. How you even, and that's such a basic advice. Who even wanna? No, of course not. Control your caffeine. Okay, control your caffeine. Control your caffeine. You have to have the best tool you got at this time is the self-awareness. You know when you're high energy or you know when you're low energy. You know what mood you're feeling. Nobody else know that. Only you know that. Nobody else know that, right? So you need to be very precise that how you're feeling at that moment, or what did you drink, what did you eat, how much drink you had, how much coffee you had. You need to have that awareness. If you know that your internal corniness going up, or your internal joke goes up, or your cocky jokes goes extreme high, you need to have this leveled up. Every department, higher factories, even an airplane, they have a nice meter on the wall. Hey, gas level this much, air pressure this much, calibration this much, wing calibration this much, engine power this much, hydraulic this much. Everything have that. If something goes upside down or over too much of hydraulic, gonna crash, gonna go bad, right? You as a human also have all of this level up. This much chemistry in the brain, this much sense of humor, this much love, this much sex. When you have this calibration, if you see you're feeling this thing too much or this thing too less, you need to really, you want to inspect yourself that time. You want to hold it right there. You want to hold it. Listen, I drink too much water. I drink too much Coca-Cola. I might be too flingy, I might be too much in the party, this in the meeting. I need to really stop. I need to hold it down. You know what? It's better let's just not say anything at this point. Or you know what? The best thing to do, if you really have to sit, or if you really need to occupy yourself and you have this higher position and you really don't want to left alone, then just say something very mild, very formal. Just think about something and just make it very formal, or just keep it very casual. Don't try to take a risk to make a joke if you're not in a mood of doing a joke or anything, because then you're gonna have an embarrassing moment. The worst thing is nowadays is there's too much analytics, way too much analytics. You say something, you're gonna use it against you. Why you say that? Why she said that? Okay, what's his last name? What's his first name? What's her age? What's her race? Everything gonna comes up, and then boom, flag. He said that to me 2 times. She said that to me 5 times. Why she said something about changing house too much? Why she said about getting transferred from this department to that department so much? Okay, and then she said this today, and then she said there's way too much analytics. And the funny things about analytics is analytics goes to your account. Analytics goes to your account. This is crazy. Back in the days, if that was analytics, it used to be like, okay, one person knows your analytics, this person knows your analytics, and they go away. Okay, you know what? Goodbye. You out from my life. All right. Nowadays, is somebody or a regular place with the shades and pillar, institute you go, when you have an analytics, it gets spread around, and the worst thing is it will go to your account, recorded. This account get recorded with another account, another department. Then the states get involved. Then the GOV got involved. Then somebody else get involved. Okay, he said, she said, da 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 da. Parallel in this department. Okay, Windows 10 found out. Windows 11 found out. iOS found out. Geez, portfolio. Wow, this channel is so advanced. Look at me, bro. That's why you wanna press the subscribe button. Because you know what? I'm the most advanced person in human history. You know, some of you probably don't even understand the language because I'm way too ahead. So you know what? Only whoever clicked this video understand this whole point. If you click this video, you're way ahead than anybody else right now. You're probably 50 to 60 years ahead of contract. So embarrassing moment is very regular. It's nothing to worry about. If you feel like you messed up already, then just stop. And the second or third question, just ask something mild, or second or third statement you're about to say should be something mild or very basic. And yes, very important, guys, self-calibration, all right? Awareness. What are you doing? What are you feeling? How are you feeling? If you're cranky mood, don't open your mouth. If you're too funny mood, don't open your mouth. You see what I mean? So very important. Now, if you're working under somebody, these things are very important. If you're under other person's institution, it's important to learn. And by the way, don't forget to add one more thing. And guess who are the one who's the best when it comes to embarrassing moment? The highly creative people, the highly intelligent people, the CEOs. I'm pretty sure most of the CEOs are the top creators out there in the planet. They probably had the most number of embarrassing moments. When you're too technical or highly technical, you cannot use your technical power on other people's department, because these people don't even use any of that. So they think like you're probably using like some sort of Zulu language when you talk about this technical aspect. So those get embarrassing. So if you're going through this with your extreme funny jokes or extreme slow joke or your point of view that people don't understand, be very proud, be very happy, because this thing could be an asset. Okay, so take a serious, don't lose those talent. Analyze it, improve it, improvise it, practice it, see if you can polish things up, and see if you can use it somewhere else in a platform that can really explode well. If these people don't see your point of view or pictures, then see if you wanna mix up with some other people who see your point of view. It's very important, guys. All right, don't lose these talents. I'm telling you, don't let these people fool you. This is 4K Tawheed. I'll see you in the next one.